yes, we have the quest to play Diablo Heroes. Stay a while and play. Well, Nazeebo. Why not? Why not?
I hear the call.
What's up, folks? Sorry about that. Casual Dad here, just knocking out a game of Heroes of the Storm. It's about bedtime. I'm only gonna knock out one game, just for fun, just to muck around. So I wanted to play a hero that I enjoy, that also completes some quests that I haven't played for a while. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Watch me not even make it to a game. It should be, I don't know, 10:30 p.m. Central on a Monday. Yeah, and it's spring break too, so I don't know if that'll work for me or against me. Let's take a look at loadout. Let's monkey around with some outfits. Dude, I don't like these. Nazeebo, man, I really like the character. I love the voice actor, but I don't like any of the skins. Ooh, ah, we haven't, Ooh, so I really like the spiders. And do the spider build. Ooh. But it depends on the matchup. That's one of the tricky things here is... Ooh, spawn more, yeah. Alright, no tanks. Could be brutal. Depends on how the other team is. We're very murdery though, which will work out in my favor, because that means that any other team won't really want to tangle with us too much. Ooh, Nova and Illidan. Okay, they don't have a tank either, but it's gonna get weird. Now I still want the spiders because they do more damage more quickly and can also add some healing, and also I'm not going to outrange those guys. Or I will outrange Illidan, but he'll be in my face pretty quickly. Asmo's easy to catch, and I'm not going to outrange him, so I kind of want to be close. He's also a really easy target for spiders. Like, same with Rhaegar, he's kind of slow, so if I can land him with the spiders. No one that's going to be too difficult to catch, and no real reason to do toads, except that this is a pretty heavy siege map. We'll see. I think I'm still going to go spiders. See what it goes. Blackheart's Bay, just for those who don't know, there are coins that will spawn in various places if you take out camps or beat chests, and you can turn on those coins at a central location to get a bunch of siege damage on the opposing forts. Really a tilty map. It's one where you can very quickly turn for or against you, and it's pretty hard to win it back once it tilts against you. Just because it builds up a whole lot of momentum, and you need jungling, you need control of like a lot of different areas, and then you also need the ability to win team fights or be very sneaky. So Nova and Illidan are going to punish us for splitting up, and Nova is going to be able to just turn in coins kind of freely without us noticing. But you know what? It's also a fun map because it's a very unusual mechanic and encourages both team fights and spreading across the map, so you get a very dynamic game. So let's do it. What's funny is when you see one player loading really slowly, there's always a good chance that you are that person for everyone else. Burnt. And I'm talking about Phoenix in the bottom right there. He's got the lowest progress bar, but there's a good chance that that's also me. We'll see. Hopefully not. Well, Phoenix was dropped. Okay. Good luck, have fun. Toads.
My soul is prepared.
I feel a little rusty. It's been a minute since I played, too. Let's see how this goes.
The battle commences in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your blade strike true.
I don't know. That was terrible. My Spanish is not good. Which is terrible because I'm trying to learn Portuguese. But hey, it turns out they're different. I got one.
truth
And that, I could not have asked for a better. Asmo is exactly the guy you want to do your Toad quests against. Of course, that wasn't the real one. I should not be here.
I am healed. We must not delay.
Except, I mean, he's given me all the spider levels, so.
Cough up your doubloons, and maybe I'll turn me cannon on your foes. I am healed.
Alright, so we got our treasure chests coming up. I do need to be very careful here, because even though I'm doing okay so far, because it's just complete chaos, which is kind of great, I can easily be dropped if I'm kicked out of location here. And they know that.
Spirits whisper agreement. Blessings upon you, healer.
But I'm also one of the better ones at clearing out these camps.
Well done.
Let's see if they'll let me take this. Just is not how I should be spending my time when there's a team fight going on, but you know.
My strike
This is gonna be a weird game, y'all.
Yes. Choose a talent.
I want to be able to stay in the fight a bit more, so I wanted the spider regen, because I do think that spiders are going to be really good, and we're going to take the risky play of really going heavy on the spiders. And I do kind of want to hold off this.
The truth.
Whatchamacallit? The gooey thing. Abathur. The gooey thing.
The way is clear.
These guys give you these great hitboxes that tell you exactly where you want to go to dodge their attacks, which makes it really embarrassing when you don't dodge their attacks, but, yeah.
Well done, friend.
Let's see if I can sneak in here and turn these in, and hopefully Nova's not watching. Nova's up top. Woo, got it.
Now I see.
Seems we've reached an accord. Let's show your enemies a jolly good time.
Keep up the fight.
And I'm kind of splitting around here.
Fire that cannon.
I kind of want to make sure that we are doing some defense up here, because this is bad. This could easily take down this fort.
Choose a talent. Fort destroyed. Our fort has been destroyed.
Bummer.
Who's got the coin for me service?
So far, really even, really weird, interesting game, so I probably am going to post this, which I was sort of debating if I was going to post it or not, but yeah. I also was debating if I was even going to play Heroes tonight.
The truth burns you. Yes. Enemy slain.
Just kind of making a mess over here. They are not... this team is doing a really good job being confusing all over the map, which is giving me a lot of freedom to run around and just basically be crazy. These are all things I should not be doing as a squishy kind of support hero.
How you handle two chests at once?
That said, it's working rather well. Because these are things you shouldn't do, so the things that people really don't do? Ow. But now here.
Choose a talent.
Gotta defend that thing.
The truth lands.
Ow. And there, I let Nova catch me out. Don't do it!
I go.
Gotta come help with the turn-in team fight.
Huh? They're all paid up? Ah, who cares? Let's get to the fun part.
We step closer to victory.
Fire at will!
To the unformed land with you.
That was good.
Now free.
Oh, that was good.
Spirits born unkind. Excellent. None shall stand against us. Killing spree.
And I put down a zombie wall
All cannons hold!
right on top of poor Zera, who, I mean, things worked out, but that could have been bad.
We're on, boys! Ha-ha! Let's liven up this place!
And you can see how this definitely snowballs. Like, we are decidedly winning this.
Fire, you blocker!
Ow, ow, ow.
Your killing spree is now over.
And yeah, I was too deep. I knew they were there because they'd just taken the camp. I shouldn't have done that, but... And we are winning, but it's still even leveled, and if they start pushing and get a...
That's enough!
if they get a couple objectives, this could easily turn on us, so we need to be very careful here. But good team, good comp. Things are going well, and that Lunara has dropped the thing over here, so if they decide to get cheeky and go for a boss, we'll know about it. I'm gonna go mid.
Of course. Choose a talent.
And you do want to keep going through the different lanes because you want to
My strike is true.
make sure that you are
We must not delay.
Man, that was exactly the turnaround, almost the turnaround that we were worried about.
Without hesitation. I am here. My strike is true.
That's probably a bad play.
Voice.
The good thing about this is I do insane amounts of damage, so I should be able to burn this thing down quickly.
I
So that was no reason at all that should have worked. But that pretty decisively. We got to level up. We got another objective. We got the boss. We're about to get level 16, which is another level up.
My curse upon you. Choose a talent. Keep destroyed. Without hesitation.
What are you waiting for? Fire!
That good kid.
Nice.
Worthy strike.
Cease fire! If they want more, they'll need to pay up first.
And every time you turn in, it gets more expensive, so it's pretty unlikely that we'll have enough to turn this in. But it does at least keep us from losing our coins, because they never go away if you turn them in. And we see... Ah!
Yes, I shall assist you. Your evil undoes you.
And a quick note here, you've got a passive quest that gives you health and mana, permanent upgrades to health and mana for everything that dies within a certain range that is poisoned. So you do want to go ahead and...
Spirits guide.
you do want to spread out your poisons. So if you're going against creeps, you want to make sure that you're hitting different creeps so they all end up poisoned. Ouch, that hurt. I should back.
I am healed. I thank you for your help. Spirits whisper agreement. Rise again. Take your revenge.
Not sure how many times I've died. Not many. Twice. We all were too deep. We knew we didn't have that. And that is exactly the kind of thing that they needed. They may actually be able to turn this around on us if they push really hard right now. Because, I mean, the higher level you are, the longer it takes to respawn. And we got real cocky.
Cannot maintain. We should capture
We have lost the fort.
camp. I am in peril.
So now we're tied up in levels. We still have the edge in terms of forts. We've still got one up here. But still, that's not what you want.
Some fine booty.
And they're well, they have enough to turn in. And they're about to get chests too, so they may be able to get 2 turn-ins that could really turn this.
My path leads to you.
Ooh, man, feeling the adrenaline. I love it.
My time. I go.
I gotta go bottom to defend.
Your enemy has it out for you.
And here's what I mean. So I want to tag those with poison before they die. Make sure everything that dies is poisoned.
Hear the master's voice.
And you can just hear the chimes of me
Destroy the
setting off those quests. But even here, I really don't want to get too deep, even though I can see where my team and the other team are.
I think they've had enough.
This is the part where you do kind of want to group up.
I go.
And we don't want to let them turn in again, because they almost have enough
Blessings upon you.
to turn in. But they're still pretty nervous about us, because we have beaten the crap out of them more than a few times. Ow.
I am healed. Choose a talent.
And those images that Nova puts out, even though they're not real, they can still heal you. So that's why I'm doing my heal stuff.
I thank you for your help. We must not delay. Hear your master's voice. Your I am here. Powerful mojo. Keep lost. The enemy is attacking our core. You have fallen.
None shall evade my wrath.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I had a lot of coins, and I would have lost a whole lot had had they been able to pick them back up. This is such a weird match. We're all just kind of all over the place, and we've got Divey, like Nova and Zeratul being on opposite teams. No tank on either. No really clear counter to either on either team. Yeah, and they both seem pretty evenly matched. Oh, well, not most deaths, but close. But Phoenix, this is a rough matchup for Phoenix. He's doing fine, but there's a lot of stuff that can just kill him here.
You're all paid up? Bah, who cares? Let's
But momentum has been on our side the whole game. We pretty much got it. Even though it still is pretty close, and they can turn this around, it doesn't look good.
You're cannon fodder.
And I'm going to come back up.
I got friends on the other side.
And there's a team fight over there, but I'm not going to make it in time, so I got to kind of do a little defense and get some experience here.
Keep destroyed. My strike is true. Keep destroyed.
I think they've had enough.
Another boss, that would be ballsy. They're all up. I don't think that's a good idea. But we're going to do it.
Hear your master's voice.
And the thing is, they have to defend everything. They can't let us turn in, they can't let us boss, they can't let us rush. So we might as well just go for everything.
The tide turns in our favor.
My strike is true.
And I'm going to follow this boss in.
Hope you're in the mood for some treasure, matey.
Should have the added bonus of doing, I guess, a little defense. And part of my job as Nazeebo is to rack up this experience, is to like lane and really build up here. But I also can't let people down in a team fight, which I just did. Oh no.
Whisper, agreement.
Look out!
No, 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 no. I was too slow.
I strike at your heart.
But I tell you what, I can take out this
Let
camp.
your foe beat you to it. Let this be a lesson to you.
No, you gotta be kidding me.
Main cannon, fire!
Your spirit will return shortly.
That is how this turns around. Man, if they win this, there's no...
Our core is under attack.
Yeah, we need another wipe, so we have to not die and not let them win in this time here, and they could pull it off.
Well then, who's got the coin for me services?
We only need 3 coins to turn in, and then we win. And they need at least 2 turn-ins, and they don't have as many coins. And we have the coins. If we just manage to pull off a turn-in. Who's got them? Zeratul's got them. And you can see on the mini-map, we are nice. No, that was our guy who died. Not nice.
My life returns to
We've gotta defend that thing.
yes.
They're trying to push.
Hear your master's
They don't want to.
voice. Just like it's true.
Well done.
We could comfortably push that back. And they are all over there. Look at that. If we get a turn in, we win, and they know it. Oh, but they just camped. Ooh. It's good and bad. Time to die.
The spirits say it is not your time.
It is in our interests.
And that,
Looks like your enemies all paid up. Fire your blast!
that's Illidan and yeah, Illidan is a little bit funny. Ouch. It's a little bit funny, Zeratul asking everyone to stay in and not die, because he's the one that dove there, but we followed him when we're not supposed to. He's supposed to dive in and he can get out. The rest of us can't, so we should have kind of stayed back.
Keep
Yeah, and that
lost.
Asmo keeps trying to sneak in.
Our core is under attack.
That's enough! We don't be working for free!
And they're both right. They're also both wrong.
Other side. I go.
Oh man, they pulled it off.
Defeat.
That was, we kind of fell apart at the end there, but oh man. They turned it around. They did well. They used their advantages. They were definitely on the back foot, and then we sort of fell apart. Oh, that was a great game. Okay, all right. Better. I mean, after that, I'm going to play one more, but we'll stop this recording. There it is. Yeah, so what we did wrong, we kind of fell apart. We let them kind of decide the match. We really should have stayed spread out more. We were really keeping them on their toes jungling and just holding them off lane by lane. That does get harder as those particular heroes get higher level, especially... Oh, what's his face? Illidan. Especially Illidan backed up by Abathur, who can beef him up and make him truly terrifying. You saw him in that last team fight. We soaked all of our damage into him. And he was healing fast enough that it didn't even matter. We killed him like 4 times, but he was healing faster. So, okay. We're going to do one more game, but first I'm going to stop this recording. We'll do another one.